Why is my camera not? There we go. Oh. Alright. What's going on, everybody? Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Let's see, am I live on my YouTube channel here? What's going on, Orem? Edit today's video. Today was a red day. First time I can say that in over a month. Red day, day 159. 724. Minus 30. Save. What's going on, Jay Romo, Orem, Thomas, GSD? What's going on, guys? All right. What's going on, Alan? Let me get everybody started here. Copy. And then I'm going to say I'm live. Oops. Oops, there we go. Alright, guys. Yes, it was a red day. We had a streak going for over a month of green days, but today it collapsed on us. But that's trading. And these things happen. And I'm not too worried about it at all. Alright, guys. Steve, Chaz. What's going on, guys? I want to go over today's day pretty quick. Small caps, where you at? There you are. So I'm going to go over today's red day. And kind of cover exactly how I did it. I've been getting a lot of feedback that you guys want the charts more than the prints. So that's fine. I'll just show my trades on the charts. ASNA was a trade today. E-Man. NTZ. ENT and missed. Alright, posted that. Yeah, happy Friday to you guys as well. So today, you know, it's one of those things that you're going to have these days. And as frustrated as I am, you know, the way I executed the trade, I'm not too disappointed about. It basically came on one trade and one trade alone, and it was ABUS. And I'll kind of go over that. The good news is I'm not quite down 34,000. I'm down roughly about 28,000 right now. I have a trade going on that has me only down about 28,000 on the day. I'll lock it out at some point. But I want you guys to know that, you know, this is a part of trading. This is a part of, you know, what we do as traders. We wake up every day and we stick to our process and our plan, and sometimes it might not work out. And today's a perfect example where it didn't work out. You know, it was one of those things that, you know, trades did not go according to plan. And honestly, I really felt like I traded pretty well today. Oh, I'm so sore from doing the Murph. I did a Murph, guys, and last night's sleep was not the best. So yeah, I'm roughly down about 28,000. I know it says 35,000, but I'm roughly down about 28,000 thanks to a trade that I'm in. I'll lock it out at some point. I might hold it overnight. We'll see. But again, yeah, I went long, exactly, Brian. I went long hard on ABUS. Thinking that we weren't going to get that sell-off like we did, and man, was it ugly. The thing just kept selling off and selling off, and I did all right for myself. I scalped it out of the gates from 8 to 880, and I was up about 10,000 to start the day, and then I slowly started giving back my gains on it, and I basically took all my size. I took a big position at 595-ish range. And I'll pull that chart up. So watching this thing come down, I started taking paper cut losses along the way, sure. And then I thought I did pretty well for myself. I held off this whole way until we got down to about 595 was my average. And I felt pretty good about that average. We're starting to get some resistance or some support in here, right? From yesterday, I still like the news, okay? And I was trying to catch it on the dip, and I felt really good about the 595 average. So I sized in pretty hard. And I ended up stopping out at 542 before the lows came about 518. This thing ripped it right back up to 630. So if I would have held that, I would have been okay for the day. Probably would have been a little green on the day, but I didn't. Mentally taking losses all the way down until my main core position size-wise was 595 on the day. And, that's trading, guys. At the end of the day, that is trading. That's a part of what's going on. And I didn't feel so bad about my entry. Like I said, I still to this day right now don't feel terrible about where I took my size at. I was very patient. I nailed this thing in the morning, up about 9,000 bucks. I was like long at 810-ish range, 820, out 880 for about a $9,000 winner. I was thinking it was like $9,100 winner. And then I held off, basically just taking small paper cut losses, nothing too big, until I took my main size at 595, thinking, okay, look at all the support in here, right? 595 is right there, that line. I felt pretty good about that average. And I was like, okay, this thing could come back potentially and go through high a day, was my thought. And I tried not to get too much conviction, but at the end of the day, it's one of those things that I have to be careful with. And at any one point in time, if you get too much conviction, it can always hurt you and hurt you in a big way. And honestly, I got too much conviction, but I had no problem with it. I still don't really feel too bad about my trade. And honestly, that average was decent. It could have been better. This thing actually retested the lows down in here. And I actually got long, small size in my inherited IRA at 483, 44, 45 range. I think it's a 485 average on that one. Into that dip in there, but this one is one that can be played throughout the next week, and I was just so shocked to see this thing sell off like it did. I mean, I was completely shocked, and sold off again towards the end of the day. So, we're down about 28,000 for the day. With all the unrealized gains that I have right now, it's not as bad as 35, but again, guys, this is trading. This is why, you study. This is why you put the time in. I know I've made it look easy over the past month or so, not having any red days, but this is reality. You're going to have red days. Even I will. Even other traders will. This is just trading, guys. And at the end of the day, you have to be aware that these things can happen, and when they do, you have to make sure you don't dig yourself too deep in a hole, And today I was down as much as about $50,000, and I tried to climb my way back out of it, and I did pretty good getting about half of it back on the day. So overall, I'm not too disappointed. This day was bound to happen. I mean, I know that I could have done things better. So if you guys are interested in my course, by the way, I want you guys to check this out here. So there's that. Click the link right there. It's going to give you the link to my course. And it's about, I would say, 17, 18 hours long. To spend over a year and a half of my life. Basically what it's going to teach you is all my strategies that I've used over the years to help me turn 1,000 into 1 million. I did that in the past. I've done 1,000 to 600,000 or 700,000, before I went on vacation, and now we've done 1,000 into 2.5, almost 2.6 million in 158 business days or 159 business days. Feel free to check that out if you guys are interested in that course. It literally is just going to cover my strategies. If you're interested in learning those, they're there for you. Also, I have a free chat room, free YouTube channel, and if you're interested in checking out the brokerage, there's 2 free stocks valued up to $1,900. I think it's actually valued up to $1,400 now. Check out that link in the description below. Other than that, guys, that's really all I have today. ABUS cut me wide open. Yesterday was a good winner on it, and still up on the name probably. But that's just the way it goes. So that's basically it. Okay, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon. Do let me know if I make new videos. See you guys next week. Cheers, team, and go hard.